folks, the Celtic Nerd here bringing another nerdy video. And we are back with some more Dragon Age Inquisition. Oh boy folks, I have not seen us pick up any side quests, so this may be one of those types of DLC where you're given one quest and you're pretty much having to go through it all. Now, I have been breaking up the missions, as evidenced by this video not being super long. We broke up our moment of... Ooh, they're really emphasizing some guards here now. Yeah, so in previous videos I've broken up was... again, if you're watching this, and because you discovered it randomly over YouTube, meeting our friends after being 2 years apart, with the exception of Cullen and Josephine, because they stuck with the Inquisition. Then we went into the meeting. Then we went. So basically, every time I went through the crossroads, I essentially separated into a different video. Oh wow. So let's see here. Actually, you know what? It's too late now. Damn, I was gonna do some crafting. Alright, new team has formed.
So that's how the Kunari move the paths.
That's a handy little trick.
Here. Last time I went through one of these extra ones, there was a pretty strong opponents on the other side. So let's approach this one carefully. 2 despair demons and a rage. Okay, we're in Ferelden, I imagine. Alright, here we go.
They'll not get through me.
Kill revenants. Let's see here. Fire vulnerability, cold resistance. So luckily enough, and spirit vulnerability. So luckily enough, we actually do a lot of fire damage. Let's see what's in this chest. Oh, this is part of a set. I'm wearing the eye that weeps. And so there's the belt, the bind that guides. So that'll get us 10% attack speed. Plus, it gives us critical chance, which we do have a perk in that, you know, makes use of it. Now, it looks like there was some splitting off here earlier. Okay, no. It's just... Alright, so we're not going to go quite there quite yet. We're going to actually... I'm going to see if we can actually go back and craft ourselves some new gear. Since we have access to all the Tier 4 stuff. Well, sorry, we have access to all the like the high tier crafting materials. Okay, good. They let us come back. Now, any materials that I'm going to make from the Ice Dragon, like again, because that's a specific high tier crafting material, is going to be from my character, obviously. Because we can't really buy that. Alright, so first let's off what I want. So folks, I'm going to pause this recording as I'm going through all this. It turns out the only real improvement I could make on the weapons and such was runes. We're already equipped with our highest tier equipment. So yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. So yeah, what I did was I outfitted myself with a spirit rune so I can deal spirit damage. Varric has dragon slaying runes, he has demon, and he has corrupted, so nothing for living, unfortunately. Unfortunately, like with staffs, you have to have some kind of elemental base, and there was no option for me to make. You can't really make spirits. So as much as I would normally go with living, I figured having that extra spirit damage made I feel like I'm not the best. No, I still made a rune for the living, which would partner nicely with the fact that I deal a lot of fire damage.
Everyone ready?
we handle that a lot quicker than previous for those fights. Oh my god, and we just got some... God damn it! We just got some new schematics. Alright, so at least we get a look. Oh shit, it's part of the set. Alright. Oh wow, I actually really like the look of it. So we're at 3 pieces. Oh, I forgot armor does have sigils as well. Like, that's something I should really look into as well. So yeah, extra critical chance, extra attack power, more crit damage, more health. So yeah, and with this being 3 pieces, we get now 10% movement speed. We have extra attack speed. Now this is whenever we use an ability, mind you. So we first have to activate an ability. Seemingly, we're missing one piece of the set, I think. Because, like, it talks about, what's it called? 4 pieces. And we now have 3. I wonder if we can craft even a higher tier than this. Is there a way to fast travel here? No. Yeah, we manually have to walk all the way. Because if I can bump this to be even higher, then yeah. I should also look into armor because I can tell you one thing. I may have crafted these armors to be their highest possible defense. I did not do anything with their runes. Also, that also reminds me, when it comes to black walls or things, I did neglect his shield. Do not tell me I forgot to re-equip his sword. That is that's very unfortunate. Alright. In terms of weapons, I don't know what runes we can apply to shields. So let's find out now actually. Modify weapons. Okay, shields are not listed with things, they're listed with armor, I think. No? Okay, interesting. Alright, we have a shield of lyrium, barrier, health. Okay. You definitely have to look into that. But let's see if we're crafting higher tier than this. Okay, so it can go to 295. The one that we have doesn't go quite that high. Let's see if it will maintain also the thing for it. You know, let's do this. Okay. Dragonbone gets us that fire resistance. Yeah, let's go with Dragonbone. Then we want Dragon Weapon to get that extra willpower and whatnot. Alright, we might as well just go all dragon parts. I don't know what kind of dexterity is going to do for us. Alright. Now this is automatically going to get plus 10% to all of these. So... let's go. Bumps up the armor to 324. And let's check out. Does it still have all the... okay, no, so we lose the set bonus features. So that's a thing. So we'll give this to Dorian. Actually, not yet. We need to put a rune into it. Okay, so we don't make runes at the armor section. And it looks like you don't give shields runes. So, oh well. Alright. Runes. Alright, we know that these are the damage dealing runes. Okay, so when it comes to runes, it at least for the armor, you don't craft them. Maybe that's a little weird, but okay. Storage. Let's see, we want to grab the runes. So the ones named after enemies, I think, are the ones for armor. So so I just grabbed all of them. Alright. Let's start with mine first. So I really should have maybe gone for the... see, that will reduce healing. But it will really boost my damage. That will reduce regeneration. That would be good on Blackwall's armor. I think I'm better off going with the attack. maybe the barrier. See, that's the thing with all the armor ones, is that they all come with this downside, you know? And if I equip that, then it's going to reduce the healing I get on hit. Because then it'll be 0.5 as opposed to 1. Yeah, I don't think it's worth, like, yeah, those sigils are not worth it. And again, if I equip the crafted armor, I lose my set bonus, so I might as well give Dorian this. No, see, he loses magic and willpower though. That's the thing, and for 14 health, yeah, that's not worth it. I could craft them actually. Not Dorian specifically, because Dorian's armor is really good. I can craft Varric and Black Wall. Their own, because I got the heavy version as well. Wait for it to load. So yeah, there you go, 339. Give him some fire resistance. Then we can get him some cold with the bear. Is there anything else that goes up as high as that? 28. Give him some ice dragon. You know what? Let's give him ice dragon. Magic. Alright, so 60 magic is the highest we can get. For each enemy within 8 meters. You know what? Yeah. And then we'll do the medium for Varric. Staggering on hit might be good for him. Yeah, we'll go to 21%. There we go. There we go. Now the only reason why I should come back here is if we somehow manage to find out that the next part is a helmet. And we get schematics for it as well. So, we found each piece of this set through the extra illusions. We've been through the one up there. We've been through one over there. And we've been through one that from over there.
Marked by a bookshelf. This should be it.
Right. Let's get some answers from the Vidasala.
There's no very obvious alluvians. That could be the like extra ones, like except for that central one from earlier. So which means we're nearing the end, folks. And I'm just thinking to myself, I'm very curious about getting this final set put together. I've already been through this one. There has to be... There's one that is in very plain view. Yeah, that's one. Okay, that's one of the first ones we went to. Yeah, that's the first one. That was the second. Over there's the third. Trying to think, is there anywhere else that there might have been another alluvian access point? Here we go. So we missed this one. It was tucked in behind. Now, if we're lucky, this will be a lower not so difficult one. We're given a lot of open space.
Demons, put them down!
Arcane horror. 2 arcane. Well, took care of that very quickly. It's a ring. Alright. Increases my critical damage. So there you go, we have now the entire set equipped. So now when I deal damage, so now when I use one of my abilities, I should be also triggering healing on myself. A little disappointed it's not a helmet, I will say, folks. It would have been cool if they gave us a helmet to complete the armor.
Is this some sort of old elven library?
It definitely saw a massive magical backlash some time ago.
Let's hope we can track down the Vidasala in all this.
Oh my god! It's your... Oh, what's his name? And really, now we get the superb variation of... Oh, no, we already have these schematics. Oh, wow. He found himself all the way here. I wonder if Bertrand is... No, see, no, if it was Bertrand was here, he would have wrote probably in the journal. Like, he would have, you know, transcribed. Best defense. Yes.
Andaran Atishan, Methadra Elven.
More ancient Elven.
If you wish, honored Elven, I will speak so your guests understand. I am study. I am a learning thirst. Come, know what has not been lost. New words, new stories. The Kunari would not approach, but we learned their words as well. If you wish to exchange knowledge, they congregate by the lower gate.
What did the old elves use this place for?
This is the Virdirthara, the living knowledge of the Empire. The libraries of every city, the wisdom of every court. A connecting place whose paths are in disarray.
What put this place into disarray?
The Virdirthara was made with world and fade. When they sundered, so did we. Paths broke, knowledge fragmented, many were trapped. I preserve their last words.
What were these old elves' last words?
What happened? Where are the paths? Where are the paths? God save me. The floor is gone. Do not let me fall. Do not let me... On this spot, that is all.
I'm looking for a Kunari called Vidasala. Do you know what she wants here?
Vidasala, yes. She uses scholars and mages for study. They fear this place, but they seek to know the Veil.
I just noticed that you can actually see your character through the gaps in the helmet. You can see him blinking and all that, like, if you look very closely. It's a nice little detail that I did not notice until now.
What does Vidasala want to know about the Veil?
I regret I do not have more information. I am sundered from myself. If you discover another one of me nearer the Kunari, I may know more. Kindly give it my greetings. I have not thought with myself for some time.
I could learn so much about my people. What were they like? How long is our history?
I will try to recall, honored patron, but there are gaps, breaks. Greetings, laughter, Ema Enasal, forms out of air, light, memories. And yet there are so many broken parts at every... missing. I cannot. There is no more. Apologies. I knew all once. We knew. With the break, only fragments or knowledge new since the fall.
We'll...
Know this. An unknown person, not of the Kunari, recently woke the librarians.
An unknown person? Could this be our agent of Fen'Harel?
The librarians facilitated learning before the fracture, before the fall. Now, beware them. They are unwell.
There, Kunari. On that... upside-down island.
Looks like a camp up there. Down there. Shit, this place is weird.
That's some of the steps. Let's look around for more. The inverted alluvion must lead to the Kunari.
Did you notice? Your anchor is flaring up near magic. Elven magic.
It doesn't hurt when I cast spells. What's causing this?
I'm not sure. Tell us if it gets worse.
I do not get this. Is this supposed to be some kind of prison?
These Kunari are dead, but there's not a mark on them.
Wide eyes, and that look on their faces. I'd almost say they were scared to death.
Welcome, welcome. Listen to the last words of those who lived past the fall. How could the dread wolf cast a veil between the world that wakes and the world that dreams? The Evenuris will send people. They will save us. When have you last heard from the gods? When the veil came down, they went silent. What is this veil? What has Fen'Harel done?
Are these records saying Fen'Harel created the veil between our world and the Fade?
If it's true, that means the Fade and the waking world were once one and the same.
That would completely destroy the belief system of the Chantry. Because again, like, the Maker's Palace is supposed to be in the Fade, but if the Fade and the waking world are once connected, it will completely disrupt the belief.
This looks like technical notes. What did the Kunari come here to learn?
I recognize some formulas. The Qunari are trying to prove theoretical magic of some kind.
They're heading toward that upside-down alluvium.
Why are these stairs going where we want them to?
It's a place of learning. Maybe this Vir Dathara is helping us find what we need.
the anchor again. Are you all right?
The pain stopped.
It keeps coming back.
So that's cool.
More dead Kunari, with terrified expressions.
Welcome, and listen to the last words of those who walked this place. If we get out of here, I will end Fen Haral. After he held back the sky to imprison the gods, the dread wolf disappeared. Lies. We must tear down the veil, the cities, the pathways. Without magic, they're crumbling. You're wasting your time. Fen Haral's veil has turned our empire to ruins.
So the ancient Elven Empire collapsed because the Veil weakened magic.
Like damming a river. Rely on it for water all your life. What happens when it disappears?
Do you realize what this means? What this place is? The actual history of the elves could change everything.
It low-key also applies that all these ruins and potentially what was quote-unquote the Black City is actually the elves' civilization.
Look at this place. Now that we have so many samples, how hard would it be to build Illuviens of our own?
Oh, I knew this one apostate in Kirkwall you would have gotten along with like a house on fire.
After these past few years, it would just be good to create something magical that is also helpful for a change.
Trust you to think of something like this when you're trying to help.
Come now, we could visit each other on a whim. Think how much fun life would be if I were always a step away.
I don't think I've the strength.
If they're gonna stuff me into politics, I've got to have some fun on the side.
And again, I like their friendship that sort of has blossomed. Like they will rip on one another, but like clearly they all care.
What the? I never wrote this. You think we could take a couple of these books back with us?
Unfortunately, I don't believe any of these are physical objects. They're ideas. You just see them as books.
Even if you could take them out of here, they're probably written in ancient Elven, which not even my people can read.
I've never read an Elven novel. I wonder what kind of stories they told.
That should be enough stairs. Let's see if we can reach the inverted Illuvian now.
false. Denied. Siran Viramalas, Chivera Milva.
Alright, so there's the purple flame. Okay. It does. Its invulnerability allows us to pass through the flames unhurt. But we still need veil fire. Be a source of veil fire. We need to look for a sconce. And again, we need to look for a sconce that would normally have a veil fire. Whenever everyone says bright light burns in a ring of dead. Alright, so that suggests we need to very quickly. So we activate this and we drop down. There you go, we got it. And I'm hoping by lighting its razors, they will stay. Now, can we bring this way of our bus? Yes, we can. Lovely. Oh, that is really good. And it even has a slot. Oh, damn. He would have to take a huge hit. Oh, that is tough. That is certainly tough. He would have to take a... He's taking a 60 damage reduction. Oh. But damn, that cold damage, and on hit, chance to deal cold damage in an area around the target. So he's getting AoE damage along with it. I think that's worth it. Now, we solved a lot of these puzzles here. I'm wondering now, can we access this area here? Clearly we're missing something. let's just move on.
Survivor of the Breach, Herald of Change, Hero of the South.
The Vidasala, I presume.
After fulfilling your purpose at the Breach, it is astonishing to hear you still walked free among your people. Your duty is done, Inquisitor. It is time to end your magic.
It's not too late to put our weapons down and talk.
There's no need to pretend that you're blind to what you've begun. I am no stranger to catastrophe, but this chaos in the South defies comprehension. The Qun left your people to curb your own magic. You've amply proven we should have stepped in long ago.
Then enlighten me about the Qun's plans for us.
Do you believe closing the breach solved everything? That its consequences stopped there? The day we saw the breach, the Qun decided its action. We would remove your leaders and spare those who toil. This agent of Fen'Harel has disrupted everything. Lives that were to be spared, lost for him.
Who is this agent? Why would you think they work for the Inquisition?
Kill the Inquisitor, then follow me to the Dargarad.
I forgot about this. There we go. Hitchens.
These are Vidasala's papers. She brought mages here to research strengthening the Veil. It explains why the Qunari thought it was worth camping here.
No idea how I'm supposed to get to that treasure chest. There's no way up from this side. No way up from this side either. That's the only way up, I think. There we go. That was it. Damn it.
No wonder the Qunari translated notes into our language. It was for their non-Qunari spies.
Oh my god.
Visitors, patrons, welcome. The halls are open.
Can you tell me where a Qunari called the Vidasala went?
Yes, we heard much, although she fooled herself into thinking we could not hear. Take a keystone to the Davarad. I will join you there soon and take stock of our remaining Gatlock powder.
I found a keystone with one of the Qunari.
Yes, and you need words for their key. Maras Nira. It glows. It will open the way to the Davarad. May you find what you seek. In coming here, you strengthen the ties. I can now raise one, if you wish to go.
You've been very helpful.
Gil-Dethan was what the Elven called me. One who guides seekers of knowledge true. I was connection. One city could read the records of another. One Elven feel the memories of another. When the Veil fell upon us, I marked the end of all they knew.
We've got to find this Davarad and corner Vidasala there.
I have to wait for it to recharge. There we go.
Farewell, patrons.
Oh, we made our hole.
You know, when I traveled alone, I'd fight bandits, some drunk chevaliers. Nothing out the ordinary.
Back with the Inquisition, and a moment later we're battling secret Qunari assassins in a dream library.
Any regrets, Renier?
I wouldn't have missed this for anything.
Now, folks, and the reason why I bring the same people over and over again is purely because, one, it facilitates the evolution of their friendship, and secondly, it's for the sake of party balance. I learned that long ago, like, you can't just bring your favorite companions, you need to keep party composition in mind. Which is why, again, I choose my favorite of each category. Varric being my favorite of the rogues. Blackwall is my favorite amongst the warriors, except for Iron Bull. It's just that eventually Blackwall's abilities favored him being a tank more. And then Solus was my favorite for mages for a while because he had that whole pulling ability. They're not going to have us travel all the way back, are they? No, they're not. So there we go. Looks like my power banks are almost fully charged. Not that I'm going anywhere, it's just I'm charging them for tonight. Because I've been using them to power my fans.
Your agents confirm there are Gatlock battles in Denerim's palace?
Yes, and in Val Royeaux and across the Free Marches. The Winter Palace is not the only target.
The Qunari are one order from destroying every noble house in the known world.
Oh, there is a bright side. Warning the ambassadors will remind them of the Inquisition's value.
Not when the Inquisition is responsible for that threat.
I take it you have new information.
The elven servant handling the barrels has disappeared. Notes in his quarters suggest he was a Qunari spy.
But the servant was Orlesian. That implicates Orlais, not us.
But the barrels arrived at the Winter Palace on the Inquisition supply manifest.
How are we supposed to fight a war when we can't even trust our own people?
Do you know who got the barrels onto the Inquisition manifest?
Yes, several of the Inquisition's elven workers have gone missing. I had their backgrounds checked. They joined the Inquisition after fleeing the chaos in Kirkwall.
I remember when Kirkwall was at its worst. Many of the city's elves converted to the Qun, trying to find a better life.
And the Qunari turned them into spies.
The Inquisition stopped Corypheus and saved the world. We can't let an outside threat change who we are.
I fought to protect the Inquisition in this exalted council. And for what? So we could deceive and threaten those we claimed to protect?
Once we locate the spies...
This isn't about the spies. You hid the Qunari body. You all but seized control of the Winter Palace.
We did what was right, not what was politically convenient.
Do you know what this has cost us with Orlais and Ferelden? They are planning to dismantle us as we speak. And perhaps they are right.
It's fine. It's under control for now. But we don't have a lot of time. I need to get to the Darvarad.
Thank you, Inquisitor.
Would you like us to inform the Exalted Council of the danger?
Yes. If we fail, the Exalted Council needs to know what happened.
I will inform them personally.
Leliana, I can...
No, your job is hard enough already. This is my responsibility.
I'll have guards ready at the Alluvion, in case the Qunari attack the palace.
Make her watch over you.
Like, is all this happening over the course of a day?
Such changeable weather this season.
Where's Sarah? They're all gone. Interesting. Alright. Alright guys, folks, this is the end of this video. I'll be back with more Dragon Age Inquisition videos shortly. Oh, this was, I feel like it was a long one. Yeah, it was a long one. The next one hopefully will not be as long. I feel like we're nearing the end, considering not all our companions are no longer around. And again, the day is winding down, which is really weird. In either case, I'm the Celtic Nerd, signing out. One name, one sky.